Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here, ZSPN, and welcome to the Lakers post-game show on ZSPN on YouTube. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Timberwolves and the Lakers play-in results tonight. Guys, I want to give you all my thoughts and my opinions about this ugly win for the Los Angeles Lakers to end their play-in results. Now, with this win, the Lakers will move on into the playoffs against the number 2 seed in the Western Conference, the Memphis Grizzlies. Now, guys, before I get into the results of the game and what went wrong and just everything across the board when it comes to the just how ridiculous things ended in the fourth quarter. That obviously should have went in a whole different direction, and the Lakers went into overtime in a play-in. But at the end of the day, the Lakers persevered, all because of the help of LeBron James. And guys, when it comes down to it, this was a crazy, crazy result of this matchup tonight against the Minnesota Timberwolves tonight. And I'll get into the good things, the bad things that went down, and everything across the board when it comes down to it. And before, like always, please be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share my videos all over Facebook, Twitter, all the good social media stuff. And of course, like always, please be sure to like my page on Facebook, ZSPN, and also follow me on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok at ZSPN. Guys, I really do appreciate all your love and support you guys have shown me all across social media and, of course, on this channel, ZSPN on YouTube. Please be sure to hit that notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button so you will know when I go live of every single Lakers post-game show. And, of course, after the postseason when the Lakers heading into the playoffs. And I will be up to date with everything about the Lakers playoffs aspirations and their matchup next against the Memphis Grizzlies in the playoffs, with the Lakers clinching the 7th seed, beating the Timberwolves in the play-in as a result of this win in overtime, an ugly win as a result of it. And I just got comments here from Lakers World Order. Welcome to the live stream. I really do appreciate you joining. Wanted to show love before I went to bed. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for your kind words. I really appreciate it. And keep up the great work with Lakers World Order. And anyone who is watching this, go check out Lakers World Order. This guy knows his Lakers news, Lakers talk. I mean, this guy is a passionate Laker fan, as I am. So go check out Lakers World Order. He has a great show on YouTube. So go check it out. Lakers World Order. Go check him out. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you for your kind words. And you have a good night. I really do appreciate it. I mean, we actually really do need a sleep after this win tonight against the Minnesota Timberwolves in overtime, and an ugly win. It was an ugly win, no matter how you can slice it. It should have ended in the fourth quarter, but obviously Anthony Davis once again, fails to, come up with a when it comes down to the results of the fourth quarter. It was just sad to watch. But at the end of the day, Ron stepped up, Dennis Schroder stepped up, and even Rui Hachimura also stepped up as well in overtime, and the Lakers got the win in overtime against the Minnesota Timberwolves as a result. So I just had to put that out there when it comes to the Lakers and their the results of this win tonight against the Minnesota Timberwolves. And now, once again, the Lakers are officially in the playoffs with the 7th seed, clinching the 7th seed, and they will be facing the Memphis Grizzlies in the playoffs once as a result. So I just got some more comments here. Ugly win. This is from Rabbit. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. Ugly win is right, but at least we're in. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're done with the play-in. We're not going to lose to the Timberwolves and go to potentially clinch the 8th seed and potentially either facing another tough team in the Pelicans, or could have been OKC at the end of the day. And that'll be more tiresome results of the Lakers getting not more rest time, and with that results of heading into overtime, the fear factor was there. But at the end of the day, LeBron stepped up, Dennis Schroder stepped up, and Rui Hachimura. I mean, the list goes on. I mean, lots of the players tonight really wanted to win this game, and even though they didn't finish it in the fourth quarter, they ended up doing it in overtime. And a win is a win in any given moment for the Lakers this season. So, we had to say what it is. It was an ugly win. I agree with you, Rabbit. Thank you once again for your comment. I really appreciate it. Hunter, welcome to the live stream. I really appreciate it. Going lose my voice. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of emotions when you think about it. I mean, most of us are angry and yelling at the screen because Anthony Davis fouled. I believe it was Mike Conley for him to make all of his 3 free throws. So that was just a bad result there. And I believe just got notifications before I went on that Anthony Davis had a brain fart for some reason at that moment and apologized to Dennis Schroder. So I'm not sure if that would do anything, but he's being a good teammate, I guess. So yeah, LeBron. Yeah, actually, it was LeBron who actually is speaking on the behalf of Anthony Davis, who said that AD had a brain fart. AD apologized to Dennis Schroder for ruining game winner in hilarious post game interview. So absolutely, that was all on Anthony Davis in that particular moment. But LeBron, Dennis Schroder, and the rest of the crew in overtime, they stepped up to the plate and helped the Lakers out and got a big win tonight, against the Minnesota Timberwolves. And now they'll be heading into the officially they're in the playoffs, and they will be the 7th seed in the Western Conference, and they'll be facing the Memphis Grizzlies in the playoffs. So it's going to be a tough road for sure. But at the same time, I am rooting for the Lakers to do wherever they can to show what they're made of when it comes to the Memphis Grizzlies. We just saw, I believe, another reporting from Bleacher Report saying some sort of the rounds of, I believe it was Brooks, Brooks from the Memphis Grizzlies, saying that he's looking forward to beating the Lakers, and he has full confidence of doing so. So, but let's all remember. I mean, last time I heard, I believe it was Rabbit in my last live stream. He basically said that the Lakers are, I believe, they're 2-1 against the Memphis Grizzlies. So, we have history of beating the Memphis Grizzlies in the regular season. So, when it comes down to that, the Lakers have know the scheme of things, the blueprint, if you will, of how to beat the Memphis Grizzlies. But will that capitalize once we reach the playoffs? Sort of remains to be seen when it comes down to that. So for sure. And just going back to Hunter's question, his response here, losing my voice. I mean, you know, it's all about the anger of Anthony Davis and how the Lakers performed in the first half. And you can also blame, or you can lose from your voice from just being excited, of how the Lakers, won tonight and now they're going to the playoffs. I mean, that's always been the plan since day one. The Lakers expectations and the results of what we were looking for from the Lakers was that they were going to reach the playoffs. That was the goal this season, and they achieved it. They're in the playoffs, and let's just hope the Lakers can go further than that. But sort of remains to be seen at this particular moment in time. So when it comes down to it, we just have to wait and see what the Lakers will end up being once we reach the first round of the playoffs against the Memphis Grizzlies. Yeah, I can't believe we won. Yeah, I mean, absolutely, Hunter. I have to say, this was a surprising turn of events. The second half, I was really holding out hope that the Lakers will bounce back from their horrible performance in the first half. And it seemed that the Lakers were somehow getting some momentum, but in the third quarter, they couldn't. The fourth quarter was where everything was just down to the wire, and they needed to do wherever it takes to get some sort of lead on the Timberwolves for sure. So, but those final seconds left from Dennis Schroder shooting that three, that clutch three in the final seconds left. I mean, that I honestly, I was, I even tweeted about it, but for some reason I deleted it because of Anthony Davis's screwed up foul that he made. So I actually, I just deleted that one. So, but that was just a moment there. But if you guys haven't yet, please follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. If you want to know everything about the news, updates, speculations about the Los Angeles Lakers, so please follow me all across social media. I really appreciate that. but when it comes down to it, I mean, it was just a really gut wrenching, edge of your seat type of game tonight. It was so ugly to the point that we're not sure if the Lakers will win tonight because of how poorly they played in the first half. And going into the third quarter, fourth quarter was where everything was down to the wire. The Lakers needed to win it, and they almost did in a way. So, if it wasn't for Anthony Davis, but in overtime, they came to play. They got it done. They got the win, and now we're moving on to the playoffs. The seventh seed in the Western Conference, and they'll be facing the number 2 seed in the Western Conference, the Memphis Grizzlies. So it's going to be a matchup that I really can't wait. And just got a comment here from Rabbit, Lakers versus the Grizzlies, 12 o'clock noon Sunday. Oh, so I guess it's an early game. So the Lakers they have a history of not playing well in afternoon games. So that could be a challenging one, but you never know. The Lakers could potentially, come out on top in that particular um, matchup. But let's all remember, though. Let's all remember. I mean, the Lakers have a history of not always winning game one of their series. There's a history about that. I mean, even LeBron, he has a history of doing that. He always loses in the first round of his series, no matter where he was with the the Miami Heat, the Cleveland Cavaliers, and even at one point at the bubble. I mean, we saw that numerous times. The Lakers lose the first game of of any series when it comes to the first divisional conference finals, and even at the NBA finals. I mean, the Lakers have a history of doing that, but I think they just want to get the feel of how a team is playing and how well they play in the playoffs compared to the regular season. So we could expect that, but Lakers could shock us. They could have a tremendous game against the Memphis Grizzlies in this series and end up beating them. You never know. So we just have to wait and see. The Lakers will probably start off badly, but you never know. Maybe the Lakers have a motivation to win it all, and we just have to wait and see about that. So for sure. And thank you again, Rabbit, for your comment. Really appreciate it. Salute, great show. Thank you so much. And I just saw the comment from Lakers World Order. Thank you again for your comment. I really appreciate it, and really appreciate your support. And once again, everyone, please go check out Lakers World Order. The guy knows his Lakers news, updates, speculation. I mean, everything. He's a Laker fan through and through, bleeds purple and gold, same as I am. So please go check him out. He talks about a lot of great content on his channel. So go check him out. I really appreciate it. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's talk about the Lakers stats. Even though we already know the results and just the way I was just talking about it, when it came down to it, the first half, it was just horrible. I mean, the Lakers didn't play well offensively. You could just tell that, there were some struggles here and there when it came to the rotations and just, Darvin Ham's first year as a rookie head coach for the Los Angeles Lakers. You can tell that, he's learning. But at the same time, Lakers have an opportunity. Lakers have opportunity to go all the way into the NBA, playoffs, and with the repertoire that we have with LeBron, Anthony Davis, and the rest of the crew, I think the Lakers can do whatever it takes to 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 do something, when it comes down to who they potentially could face in the playoffs moving forward. And just with that, there was just a lot of mistakes were made from the coach's perspective and as well. So rotational wise, but I have to say I was very impressed that or I want to say impressed. I was actually both really. I was impressed, but a little bit disappointed. When it came down to the rotation wise, I'm not sure. I didn't really check who was actually playing. I think Mo Bamba did not play in this game, and I was wondering why did Mo Bamba did not play. And I don't know. Maybe he's dealing with the injury or something. I'm not sure. Coach's decision or something. I mean, yeah, I think it was coach's decision or something like that. So I don't know why he didn't play him. I mean, he would have been a lot of help protecting the rim and helping the Lakers out with his rebounding and his defensive side. But unfortunately, Darvin Ham had other alternatives, and that's a whole different discussion for a whole different scenario because it's been a consistent basis for what Darvin Ham does. Um, for this Lakers team as of late. So, it's not anything too new that he's still learning the ropes, but at the same time, this is the playoffs now. Everything is on the line when it comes to any sort of game that we're facing, especially the play-in, where it's one or you go home. If you win or you go home type of scenario. So let's just hope that the Lakers will do wherever they can to just be competitive heading into the playoffs against the Memphis Grizzlies. So that's my hope for sure. Let's see. I'm going to read some more of the stat lines here. Obviously, when it came down to it offensively, it all goes to the Timberwolves. They were the better offensive team. They shot very well from the field, from the three. Their free throws, they made 93% of their free throws compared to the Lakers. 91, not bad. But at the same time, offensively, the Timberwolves were the much better team when it came down to offensively. But defense, the Lakers have 48 rebounds to the Timberwolves 37. And, you know what? Surprisingly, defensively, the Timberwolves played better against the Lakers when it came to their defensive side of ball. But the Lakers survived. They managed to do wherever they can to win the game, especially when it came all down to the wire in the fourth quarter. So the Lakers persevered. They survived in an ugly win against the the Timberwolves tonight. So, a win is a win in my book when it comes to the Lakers and this season. So, this was a great win for the Lakers. And, more than anything, it's playoff postseason. Everything's on the line when it comes to, what the Lakers will do in the playoffs. So, that's where it all matters now. And hopefully the Lakers will, compete and battle and potentially win when it comes to their playoff series in the first round against the Memphis Grizzlies. And if they can go further, I'll be shocked. I mean, everything is riding on the Lakers to go further into the playoffs. Now, they already reached the postseason. They're in the playoffs. Could the Lakers go forward? Can they go further? It sort of remains to be seen. So we just have to wait and see about that for sure. So, yeah, I mean, I am rooting for the Lakers for sure to do whatever they can to compete as much as they can and go further into the playoffs. So, really looking forward to it. Let's talk about the Lakers stats. Players wise, LeBron James, he never disappoints. He never does. I mean, the guy always goes out there every single night, brings an A+ type of performance, and we witnessed that, especially when it came to in the fourth quarter where he was making his threes go in. It was just a much needed type of scenario that obviously was a big help for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron James, 30 points with 45, played for 45 minutes. So much minutes for a guy that we actually really needed to be the savior for this game tonight against the Minnesota Timberwolves. I mean, that's what the whole bottom line is. We didn't see a lot of effort from Anthony Davis or even from our starting lineup, especially D'Angelo Russell, which, for some reason, I'm not sure how why did he, he just had a bad performance overall. But I'll get to the rest of the Lakers in just a bit. But when it came down to LeBron James' performance, I mean, hopefully his minutes will potentially get reduced, potentially, or maybe he will just pile through and compete to maybe go further into the playoffs. You never know. So we have to wait and see. But LeBron James, he had a great night out there tonight. 30 points with 12 of 21 from the field, 3 of 6 from the three. And those threes were key moments that really helped the Lakers out in a big way. So kudos to LeBron and his shooting efforts from the three out there tonight. Had 10 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. He did struggle with foul trouble. Same goes with Karl Anthony Towns. So with that being said, I mean, it's just one of those type of struggles there that he was dealing with, but at the same time, he stayed through. And I was surprised that, he stayed that long without getting fouled. So, that's just good. And this is on the side note here. The refs, for some reason, the refs have been on our case throughout this season and now in the postseason. I mean, I saw a couple of calls were made that were just ridiculous. And I think one of them was overturned at one point when it came to Anthony Davis's foul that was called on. But obviously the Lakers challenged it and it was overturned. So that's good news there when it comes down to that. So I just have to put that out there. But in general, this season it's been the Lakers versus the refs every step, every matchup that we go into. So it was just unfortunate. It was sad, but at the same time, the Lakers survived that and they got the win. That's all we really have to say. A win is a win when it comes to the Lakers and this season. That's all what it matters when it comes down to it. So, just have to put that out as a good note when it comes down to that. So, just got a comment here from Rabbit. Smash that like button. Oh man, thank you. Really appreciate it. And everybody, please like this live stream and please follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at ZSBN, and of course subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell for more post game shows, especially when it comes to playoff time. So, stay tuned for that, and I'll give you guys my analysis and my thoughts about the Los Angeles Lakers and their playoff aspirations after this win tonight against the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Lakers now are the 7th seed in the Western Conference, and they'll be facing the Memphis Grizzlies in the first round of the NBA playoffs. So thank you again. Really appreciate it, Rabbit, for your comment. Really appreciate that. Thank you. But let's continue on here with the stats. Obviously, LeBron, as a result, he had a great game. He had a great game, stepped up for the Lakers, and he was our savior tonight. I'll get to Dennis Schroder in just a bit, but he was great out there. 30 points, 10 rebounds, 3 of 6 from the three, and 2 blocks. Anthony Davis, besides the foul that he made at the fourth quarter, offensively, Anthony Davis was he was a bit average at best, but I really think that he should try much harder. I mean, this guy really needs to step up to the plate and help LeBron James out and potentially lead this team at any given moment when it comes to having a big momentum in the game. So that's just me. I mean, I think he should really take over games moving forward. I mean, that's just me. I mean, I just think that it's about time that Anthony Davis really steps up and be the leader of this team. I mean, sure, it's LeBron's team, but at the same time, it's going to be Anthony Davis's moving forward if somehow LeBron, retires at one point. So, and you never know, he could maybe leave at the same time as LeBron, but that's a whole different discussion for a whole different day. But Anthony Davis had 24 points, went 10 of 19 from the field. When it came down to his rebounding was a big help for the Lakers. Let's not sugarcoat it. He had 15 rebounds out there tonight, had 4 assists. and he had 2 steals and 3 blocks for the Los Angeles Lakers. So defensively, Anthony Davis did his efforts. He tried his best to help the Lakers out in a big way. But when it came down to the damn what do you call it? When it came down to oh thank you, Rabbit. Oh my gosh. I got a first member on this channel. Oh, thank you, Rabbit, for your membership. I really appreciate it. Wow, this is the first time I ever got a membership. Oh, thank you, Rabbit, for being a member on this channel. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I had this membership for almost like 3 years and nobody joined, and that's all fine. I saw the memberships as being, not so, not like, I'm not trying to say that's a like bad thing to have. I mean, it's always great to have it, but at the same time, it's like, if nobody's not going to pay to be a member, as if you can get free content, the same content that I give on a regular basis on this channel. I mean, no matter what, if you're a member or not, I still give the same content no matter what. So, thank you again, Rabbit. You're the GOAT. I mean, thank you so much for your membership. I really appreciate it, man. That really means a lot. Thank you so much. You're actually a member. I really do appreciate it, man. Thank you. Wow, thank you so much. You made my night. Thank you so much. Wow, thank you again. So, man, thank you, Rabbit. Thank you, man. I mean, I really appreciate that. And for those of you who want to become members, you know, do what Rabbit did. You become a member. I appreciate it. Yeah. I actually added those emojis on the membership. If you become a member, you get to use the emojis on here. So yeah, please go become a member. You can use these these emojis. So yeah, go guys, go check it out and become a member. I really appreciate it. Thank you again, Rabbit. Man, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Wow. I mean, can I pin this? Yeah, I think I can't pin this. I think I have to do it some other way. But oh yeah, I can. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I think it's pinned now. Yeah, I just pinned your comment of the sweet emojis. Yeah. Go check them out, guys. If you want to become a member, go become a member, and you get to use these cool emojis that I put up. It's if you become a member, you get to use obviously the logo of this channel, and then the KB for Kobe Bryant. And also there's the classic Kobe Bryant dunk when he was wearing number 8, and also the King, LeBron James, image. So go and use that. I mean, if you want to use it, go ahead. And thank you again, Rabbit, for your. Oh man, I really do appreciate. You made my night. Thank you so much for your membership. You're the first, actually. So I got to get used to my members now. So I really appreciate it. Thank you again, Rabbit, for your membership. I really appreciate it. But let's continue on. I mean, besides that, I mean, thank you again, Rabbit. I mean, you're the GOAT. Really do appreciate it. Let's see here. I was just getting into Anthony Davis's performance. He was, offensively, he was bad. At the same time, defensively, he tried his best. Now, when it came down to that foul in that moment, that was absolutely a brain fart that LeBron said about Anthony Davis. It was, and he went up there and apologized to Dennis Schroder for that for stealing that moment from Dennis Schroder. So it's great to obviously have that in play when it comes to what to have that type of responsibility and taking responsibility for that particular or that dumb move that he did. But at the same time, it is what it is, and it's not the first time that what's his name, that AD did this season. I mean, we saw that during the Boston Celtics game where the Lakers could have won that game. I believe it was like maybe the first matchup of that Boston Celtics game of the season. But when it came down to it, I mean, it was just one of those type of moments where, Anthony Davis really needs to learn how to not foul somebody in that quick or in that particular manner, I guess, in that sort of sense. So, um, but regardless, I mean, I have to say this was such a bad display from Anthony Davis that should have not happened. But at the same time, the Lakers made that up in overtime and got the win. So we can erase that in our memory, but at the same time, the Lakers should have ended it in the fourth quarter. That's just me from that shot from Dennis Schroder. So, but it is what it is. So let's get into more of the performances. But 24 points, 15 rebounds, and 4 assists and 2 steals and 3 blocks for Anthony Davis. Austin Reeves had 12 points, went 4 of 13 from the field, went 1 of 5 from the three. And I have to say, one of his threes, it was only his three that he made, was a key moment in the fourth quarter that helped the Lakers out a bit. So at the same time, that three that he made was a big help for the Lakers. But at the same time, we need more effort from him heading into the postseason more than anything, especially when we're facing the Memphis Grizzlies. So for sure, guys, I have to say this was, but his performance was great. I saw like a highlight video that I saw. It was not really a highlight. It was just a clip from this game tonight that I believe was, yeah, Dennis Schroder had, no, excuse me, Austin Reeves had some great skill sets that really helped the Lakers out in a big way. So, with that being said, I mean, this was a great performance from Austin Reeves. I mean, he really came to play and helped the Lakers out in a big way. And, he's going to be a big help heading into the postseason and the matchup against the Memphis Grizzlies for sure. So, and, just in the playoffs in general, he's going to be a big help for sure. So, really can't wait. Hopefully he steps up and helps the Lakers out in a big way. So, and he had 6 rebounds out there tonight. So great job out there for Austin Reeves. D'Angelo Russell. Now, I might be wrong, but I don't know. I think, D'Angelo Russell, he had a bad performance. I mean, he only put up 2 points and played for 22 minutes. I'm not sure if it was like a coaching decision or if he's injured or anything, but I might be wrong. But, for some reason, he was just a no-show for some reason. I did not see any effort from D'Angelo Russell any given moment. So I'm trying to look up if he's injured or anything, but for some reason, I just want to know why did he not play that well out there tonight. So, well, yeah, for some reason before the game started, there was an injury update that he was going to play. So I guess he was dealing with some sort of injury, but at the same time, he just, should have, balled out against his former team. That could have made a huge argument for him to potentially get maybe somehow make an argument for him to get an extension in the offseason. So I don't know. I mean, for some reason, I just think that he should have tried harder, should have helped out LeBron and Anthony Davis out. But for some reason, 2 points is just unacceptable. With 1 of 9 from the field, 0 of 4 from the three, and 3 rebounds and 8 assists. Now, I don't know. I just hope we do not see this type of performance moving forward into the playoffs. But we just have to wait and see about that. But hopefully he'll bounce back from this. Jared Vanderbilt, obviously defensively he was there, and we saw like in that couple of moments where he helped out the Lakers in a big way defensively, but offensively he scored 0 points. So, he played horribly when it came to his defensive effort. So, with that being said, I mean, regardless, Jared Vanderbilt, defensively he'll help out the Lakers in any sort of way that he can, but offensively, you're not going to really rely on him to potentially help us, win the game for sure. Um, but let's continue on with the man of the hour, the guy that was the co-savior of helping the Lakers win tonight, and along with LeBron, and that was Dennis Schroder. 21 points off the bench, went 5 of 12 from the three, 3 of 4 from the three. So he's making his shots go in for the Lakers, especially bringing that firepower coming off the bench. I mean, that's what we actually need from our second unit, along with Rui Hachimura, and I'll get to him in just a bit, and how critical that he will be for this Lakers team moving forward. So, with that being said, I mean, this is going to be a very interesting, perspective for what our second unit could be. A huge help for the Lakers heading into the playoffs. So, key players like Dennis Schroder, like Rui Hachimura, even at one point maybe a Troy Brown Jr. and Malik Beasley, Wayne Gabriel, and the new added additions to the Los Angeles Lakers in Tristan Thompson and I believe it was Shaq Harrison as well, could be big help for the Lakers. And we need that firepower coming off the bench for the Los Angeles Lakers. So absolutely. Just got a comment here from Rabbit. Once again, man, thank you for being a member on this channel. I really appreciate it. And go ahead, use those emojis. I really appreciate it. Use them all that you want. I really appreciate it. Sore left foot for Russell. Oh, okay. So I guess he did get injured. So, hopefully it's not anything too severe that will keep him out for a lengthy period. So, at the same time, I remember he was dealing with an injury, heading into this game. So, for him to be updated to playing tonight, was a bit questionable at that. But, if he was ready to go, then why not? We need the more help that we can get. So, but at the same time, he only scored 2 points. So where was the need out there for him? So in this matchup against the Minnesota Timberwolves, but hopefully a speedy recovery for D'Angelo Russell, and hopefully he'll be ready to go for the first round of the playoffs against the Memphis Grizzlies. But thank you again. Thank you, Rabbit. And once again, thank you for being a member. Thank you once again. Welcome to Z Nation Champion. Yeah, I mean, that's when I was doing the membership, I was trying to find any sort of way to make the memberships look cool. But honestly, it just took so long for somebody to be a member. And, for you to become a member, I really appreciate it. And, obviously, there's a lot of perks around being a member. You get to use the membership emojis that you can use. So for those of you who want to become a member and use the emojis like my logo on this channel, and the KB for Kobe Bryant, and the I believe it's the famous dunk of Kobe Bryant's, that famous dunk when he was, I believe, wearing number 8 and maybe in his prime. So, and then obviously the king with the crown. So LeBron James. So if you want to use that, please become a member, and obviously you use it for sure. So thank you again, Rabbit, for your membership. I really appreciate it. You're the first, and you're the GOAT of this live stream, and just as a member for sure. So on this channel. So thank you again, Rabbit, for your comment or your membership. I really appreciate it. So let's see here. Let's continue on with Dennis Schroder. He was the savior of the fourth quarter, the final seconds left of the fourth quarter, even though it was screwed over from Anthony Davis's foul. At the end of the day, overtime win for the Los Angeles Lakers was the key, and they achieved it, and we got the win against the Minnesota Timberwolves. And obviously that 3 was a big help for the Lakers. We tied the game. If Anthony Davis did not foul, Mike Conley, obviously we would have won it in the fourth quarter. But it is what it is. We got the win in overtime. That's all good there. But he had 21 points off the bench, had 4 rebounds and 2 assists and 1 steal. So that's all good there when it comes to the Lakers and their performances in the fourth quarter, where everything was just down to the wire in the fourth quarter. It really seemed that it really seemed the Lakers play very well in second halves in fourth quarter situations. So, that's what it seems like. But I just hope the Lakers, when we head into the playoffs and we face the Memphis Grizzlies, that the Lakers will compete all across the way. First, second, third, fourth quarter type of scenarios. So that's my hope. That's my hope. The Lakers will potentially, do when it comes down to that. So just got a comment here from D'Lo from Rabbit. D'Lo had 8 assists and 3 rebounds too. I mean, there was some effort. I'm not trying to say that D'Lo did not step up when it all matters most. I mean, he was obviously had 8 assists, so he was a good playmaker. He helped the Lakers out in a big way. When it came down to his playmaking. But for a guy who's playing against his former team, I mean, you would expect from the hype that we heard from Malik Beasley and Jared Vanderbilt, and even D'Angelo Russell, saying that this is like a revenge matchup against their former team. You would think that they will put up big numbers against them, but unfortunately, we did not see that, and the expectation and the hype was just overlooked in ways. So that's why I was a bit disappointed of his performance. But at the same time, if he dealt with that sore left foot, then that's reasonable. I can understand that for sure. And his playmaking was a big help. I mean, 8 assists, not bad. I mean, 3 rebounds, very good. So to answer that question, I mean, on that note, he did help out a bit, but we needed him offensively when it came to his scoring abilities and how well that he shoots for the Lakers. A guy who's like 39% from the three. So that could have been a big help for the Lakers. But it is what it is. I mean, we got the win, so that's all good in our field when it comes to the Lakers and this season. So that's all good in my book. I mean, a win is a win. It's an ugly win, but we got the win. So for sure. So let's continue on here. Rui Hachimura. I was really looking forward to talk about Rui Hachimura. I really think that he's going to be a big part of this Lakers team, especially for the second unit heading into the playoffs. I think it will be a big help. Bringing that energy off the bench and his defensive side of the ball really will be a big help for the Lakers when it comes down to the matchups of the Memphis Grizzlies, who they obviously need to contain players like Jalen Jackson and I believe that's his name. Yeah, Jalen Jackson or something like that. Or and even just defensive players like I forgot his name. This guy's name escapes me at the moment. I had to do my research when it comes to the players that the Lakers need to focus on when it comes to facing for the playoffs against the Memphis Grizzlies. But like John Morant, they need to, watch him. When it comes to keeping him contained and not letting him score on the Lakers every chance that he gets. So Lakers need to watch him. And then Desmond Bain. Desmond Bain is a guy that's somebody that the Lakers need to watch out for when it comes to who they face and just containing him when it comes to defensively. And then Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he is a guy that's going to be a potential defensive player of the year. So I believe he's in the conversation for that. So the Lakers need to contain him on the defensive efforts. So, and then obviously you have Dylan Brooks, who's a guy he's such a pest. Similar to what Patrick Beverley is, a guy that gets in your face and just wants to, cause trouble when it comes down to his reputation this season. So, and even players like Luke Kennard, who's a guy who shoots around 49%. Let me correct myself, 49% from the three. So they need to contain him when it comes to his, shooting efforts from the three. I mean, just looking at the past schedule, how he played, the guy, even the final game of the regular season, he went 5 of 7 from the three against Portland. He went 6 of 10, and the guy just is a bucket shooter. That's what he is. So when it comes down to that, the Lakers need to do whatever they can to contain players like that. So that's our hope. That's my hope and the expectations for the Lakers when it comes to that particular matchup against the Memphis Grizzlies. Defensively, they need to show up and obviously dominate when it comes to shooting. So it needs to be intact. And Darvin Ham has a reputation of obviously saying that defense comes first when it comes to any given matchup that we face. So we just have to hope and wait. Hopefully wait for that particular moment to happen. And I'm just so excited for the postseason now. The Lakers are officially in the playoffs, and they have the 7th seed in the Western Conference. And now, more than anything, we have an opportunity to make some noise in the playoffs. And the Lakers are going to have a rest for, I believe, 4 days. I believe 4 days. So they have a Sunday's matchup against the Memphis Grizzlies. It's 12 o'clock, in the afternoon. So to go back to what Rabbit said, yeah, I mean, it's going to be, it's going to be a tough one. I mean, the Lakers don't have a reputation of, doing well in afternoon games. So let's just hope the Lakers will bring their A game in that particular game. And they're going to be resting. So the Lakers will have time for a couple of days to just rest and be ready to go for Sunday in their first round of the playoffs against the Memphis Grizzlies. So yeah, guys, I mean, thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I really appreciate it. Once again, Rabbit, thank you for being a member on this channel. I really appreciate it. I mean, it's same content, same everything. I mean, I'm not going to, there's not anything too new that I will be, obviously providing for you as a member. Only the perk is you get to use the emojis. For those of you who want to use my emojis, I have 4 emojis on this on as a member. You get to use my logo for this channel, and you can obviously become. You can also use the KB, the Kobe Bryant, symbol. And then you can use. There's also a Kobe Bryant making a dunk. And also there's LeBron James with the crown in purple and gold coloring. So please, if you want to become a member and use those emojis, go check them out. I really appreciate it. And please become a member. I really appreciate it. And once again, thank you, Rabbit, for your membership. You're the first member, and you're the GOAT. You're the GOAT on this live stream. So thank you again, Champ. I really appreciate it. If you become a member, you become a champ on this as a member. So please, if you want to become a member, go and I believe you hit the join button right next to the subscribe button. So please do so. I really appreciate it. And once again, thank you, Rabbit, for your membership. And once again, thank you, Lakers World Order, for your comment and your love and support. I really appreciate your shout out. And for those of you who are joining me, please, go check out Lakers World Order. The guy knows his Lakers talk. So go check him out. The guy knows his Lakers news, updates, and his analysis. He's a Laker fan, bleeds purple and gold, same as I am. So, go check him out. I mean, the guy is just, has some great content. So go check him out. I really appreciate it. And once again, thank you, Rabbit. And I really do appreciate it. I just saw your comment. No problem. Good night. Everyone. Yeah, I mean, I really do appreciate it, man. And, you have a good night. And thank you again for your membership. I really do appreciate it. And I don't know, maybe I can adjust some things on the membership. Maybe I'll add some new or maybe add some added additions when it comes to, adding some more emojis to the memberships. So, I just have to go check that out because I never used that membership in a while. It's been like maybe 3 or 4 years that I haven't used it. I activated it and everything on this channel, but for some reason, nobody was biting on the opportunity to become a member because it's basically the same content. So regardless, if you guys don't want to become members, nothing will change on this channel. So please, don't feel pressured of being a member. If you want to be a member and use these emojis, go use them. I really appreciate it. I mean, if you want to become a member, go ahead. But at the same time, nobody's pressuring you all to become members. So I just want to put that out there, and I just want to make that perfectly clear. So with that being said, hey, you have a good night, Rabbit. Thank you so much for becoming a member on this channel. I really appreciate it. And for those of you who are, obviously joined me, thank you again so much for your love and support. And let's continue to grow this channel by subscribing, follow me all across social media and sharing my live streams and my videos all across social media. So really appreciate it. Thank you all so much for your conversations and your support. And when it comes down to the Lakers, I'm so glad that they made it through this ugly win. And obviously, the Lakers have another goal in mind when it comes to the postseason, and that is to compete and win when it comes to facing the Memphis Grizzlies in the first round of the NBA playoffs. And I really can't wait for the playoffs to begin for the Los Angeles Lakers to officially begin. So, and I really can't wait. So, yeah, once again, thank you all for joining me on this live stream. Really appreciate it. Like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you will know when I go live or upload videos on this channel. And please follow me all across social media. I'm always active on social media, so I will be posting a lot of Lakers wins, especially when it comes to this one against the Minnesota Timberwolves, and just the expectations. I'm going to be active when it comes down to the my social media sites. So please follow me all across social media, and of course subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you will know when I go live. And I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Let's hope the Lakers will do well in the playoffs in the first round against the Memphis Grizzlies. And really looking forward to this matchup on Sunday against the Memphis Grizzlies in the NBA playoffs. So thank you all for joining me again. Like, subscribe to the channel. And thank you again, Rabbit, for your membership. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next one. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.